This is JC Diaz with my YouTube channel JC Uncensored. I have a video that I was watching, and I think that we should have a reaction video to it, and it's about LeBron James. You know, he's on probably the last year or this almost close to his career. So let's watch this video and then we'll react to it.
I've been getting pressure since I was 10 years old. I don't think there's no pressure for me because I'm doing something that I love to do. That's play the game of basketball.
Here he comes the other way.
I'm not going to guarantee no championship. I tell you that. I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Oh, blocked by James!
I want their respect, and I want my damn respect too.
And you know, I'm an MJ guy, but we got to give props to LeBron. Like, LeBron has been, I mean, his tenure in the NBA is like one of the best careers ever. Like, this guy has been amazing the entire time. So let's continue watching.
One of the long-term dreams I always had.
To be able to be along my.
Who else but the king?
One thing I always say, don't never let somebody tell you you can't achieve something. Don't never let nobody tell you that.
23 years in, and number 23 is still going. Already the game's all-time leading scorer, and when LeBron James plays in his 50th game this season, he will become the all-time games played leader, officially having stepped on an NBA floor more times than any of the 5,000-plus players in NBA history. But
Pretty amazing. That's what I call an amazing career right there, and nobody can take that away from him. Even us, you know, MJ's fans. Like, LeBron James is definitely in the Rushmore mountain, you know, of basketball.
heading into the season, LeBron finds himself maybe in some unfamiliar territory. The Lakers, they spent the summer prioritizing a deal with Luka Dončić, and that makes sense. He agreed to a 3-year, $165 million deal with the all-world talent, and yesterday they announced a new contract with J.J. Redick after he won 50 games and secured the number 3 seed in the Western Conference in his first season as head coach. But the Lakers, they did not reach an extension with LeBron. Ultimately, it led to James picking up his $52.6 million option for the 2025-26 season, fueling the speculation about the superstar's future with the team set to open training camp next.
$52 million for 1 year. $52 million. Wow. $52 million for a year. That's what I'm talking about right there.
How did the Lakers agree to this?
Malika, so I'm told the Lakers gave J.J. Redick a 2-year extension, so that gives them a total of 5 years through 2029, 2030 at $45 million. So this makes it clear J.J. Redick is the coach, not just now, but moving forward for the long term, beyond just the LeBron James era in Los Angeles. And as these coaching contracts are continuing to go up, as his deal is starting to end, and as he has 1 year tick off, they want him.
The first thing we want to do in terms of LeBron and his future is just give him absolute respect to choose his story with his family in terms of how many years he's going to continue to play. He's earned that right, and he's the best one to talk about that in terms of how many years he'd like to play. First things first would be for him to be able to make the decisions he wants to in terms of how long he wants to play. We're going to continue to honor and respect that and let him speak into that.
Was able to spend.
Yeah, I think that at this point in his career, LeBron James is 40 years old. I mean, they're protecting him, but at the same time, they're giving him the option to say, hey, this year I want to play. I might go play somewhere else, or if you guys want to sign me, I'll play here. But I think they're being really smart about it.
Our NBA reporter Dave McMenamin was in that room yesterday. Dave, what do you take away from JJ and Rob's comments here?
Well, I followed up with Rob after he gave his initial answer saying that he would be welcome to LeBron deciding where his future goes. And I said, what if LeBron's decision is in the summer of 2026 he wants to re-sign with the Lakers? And Rob said, we would love if LeBron retired as a Laker. He didn't discuss the option of actually.
See, that's what I was saying. He didn't say, oh, yes, we'll sign him. You know what I mean? Like, we'll sign him right away. Because LeBron is going to be 41 at that time. Even if LeBron decides, honestly, if LeBron decides that he wants to play another 2 years, I don't think it will be with the Lakers at the end of this year. I honestly believe LeBron either will go back to Cleveland and retire with Cleveland, or he will play somewhere else. But I don't think the Lakers are willing to give LeBron 2 more years or a year after this season. I don't think they're ready for that. And Luka Dončić. So I think this is the last year we'll see LeBron James in the Lakers uniform.
I think it goes back to Dave's questions, why it was the right thing to ask yesterday, which is what are the plans for both LeBron James and the Lakers? Like, yeah, you could say the Lakers have made things better and maybe LeBron will want to stay, but that doesn't get back to the central question of, do the Lakers want LeBron James back? And right now, I think going through this season, this is all going to be about, as you look at the depth chart here that the Lakers have, are both sides in this marriage beyond this season? Or is this a marriage of convenience for right now because there wasn't a better option on the table? And
I honestly think it's a convenience as of right now. I think that the Lakers next year will not have LeBron James play there, even if he wants to stay. I'm calling it right now. Even if LeBron wants to stay, the Lakers won't have him either.
There be a better option next summer. Perhaps there won't be a better option for either side and they come back for another year. Or perhaps the Lakers can get some different players that they want to have around Luka Dončić instead, or perhaps LeBron James can find a place he'd rather be. But I think until we get clarity from either LeBron or the Lakers that they definitely want to be together after this year, I don't think this question's going away, and I suspect Dave will be asking it a few more times throughout the season.
LeBron James' focus is really just on this season, and his future beyond that is really dependent on how this team is doing and where does this team stack up, what kind of start they get off to. And the one request he has made that Rich Paul gave in his statement on the opt-in day right before July was he wants the action for this team to become a title contender and compete for a championship. Outside of that, LeBron James, my understanding is he hasn't been involved at all in Lakers operations. He's going to report for media day, training camp, and we'll see how this team looks. But there hasn't been the inquiries from LeBron James on what's going on here, what's going on there.
Luka Dončić is going to be a huge part of the way this team looks this year, right? And
this is his life now. This is his routine. This is just a daily commitment to the new standard that he's set for himself. His excitement level, not just in what he hopes this season will be, but his excitement level in embracing this new standard was very high. Whatever emotions he was going through post-trade, like it had an effect on him. So again, it goes back to what I just said about LeBron. I expect the best version of Luka, and it's my job as a coach to bring that out on a daily basis.
You could say that.
I definitely think that Luka is now the official superstar. LeBron James has officially passed the how do you call it, the throne or the crown to Luka, as far as the Lakers anyways. I believe that Luka is the man right now. He is gonna have to step up. He's gonna have to step up, and his defense mainly is gonna have to step up. And I think this will be the last year with LeBron. The last year.
They were the third most at a single tournament in Eurobasket history, and the most since Greece's Nick Gallis in 1989. Dave, what's your favorite Backstreet Boy? Just kidding. We're not going to go with the Backstreet Boy songs, but JJ Redick does expect the best version of Luka Dončić, and we've seen glimpses of that this summer. It culminated in that contract. But what do the Lakers think that looks like?
Well, you best believe when I say that when Rob Pelinka went out to Poland this summer, thank you, he saw leadership from Luka Dončić, not only in the games that he was playing as part of Slovenia's team for Eurobasket, but the way he carried himself in non-game situations, just by setting the example of his dedication 24/7 to the role he's playing. And obviously, LA is the city of stars. It's Hollywood. His initial audition to be the face of the franchise was okay, but his callback audition this summer he nailed the part. And that's the guy they want to see leading the franchise moving forward beyond LeBron James whenever the end of LeBron comes.
Well, and that's the tension that we go back to with LeBron James, right? Like, for the first time in the career of LeBron James, maybe going back to when he's 10 or 11 years old, when you saw those clips we showed earlier, LeBron James is not the focal point of the team that he's on. Luka Dončić is very clearly front and center as the guy the Lakers are focused on, and LeBron.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see this season, because it's going to be the first time that LeBron James is not the man in a team. So we got to see how he's going to approach it we got to see how he's gonna approach that, and I think he'll take it fine. I think he'll be. It's definitely gonna be an interesting season.
James is an ancillary piece, and that is a clear tension point going back to all the discussion about opting in this summer, the discussion about what this season is going to look like. Again, to Dave's question, would you like to have LeBron back next year? We'd love to have him retire as a Laker. That's not an answer to the question. And until either LeBron or the Lakers answer that question, that's where we're going to stay in that space.
Well, it seems like on Monday, that's where we're going to start to get the answers to these questions. Of course, Luka Dončić, he is entering the season with the third shortest odds to win MVP. We're going to hear from Luka Dončić and LeBron James on Monday at Lakers Media Day. Hey, before we head to break, we have some unfortunate news. Shams, what more can you tell us about the Memphis Grizzlies?
Another injury in Memphis. Their big man, Brandon Clark, he will undergo surgery, and he's expected to be reevaluated in about 6 weeks. So he's going to miss time to start the season. Jaren Jackson Jr. will be missing time to start the year. Zach Edey will be out to start the season. So another year of injuries going into the season, but they are hopeful that these three.
Man, what's up with the Memphis Grizzlies? Like, they have such bad luck with injuries. Like, they get injured like every single year. You know, they get injured or something happens. Like, man, it's like pure bad luck with this team. It's such a talented team, though. From the center all the way to the point guard. I mean, they all have a chance to be really good in the West. But man, the injuries definitely have plagued the Memphis Grizzlies.
Guys, once they're done with their rehabs after these respective injuries, can stay on the court.
It's never good to see a Memphis Grizzlies injury update. There's a lot of them, and they're never fun.
Unfortunately, they have a long list of injuries that they're entering this preseason with. They will kick off their preseason. They're part of the international games, so we will see them there.
Hi guys, that was it. That was a little reaction video that I wanted to do. I'm gonna continue to do more reaction videos about different subjects.